The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
He is through here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, he's missed!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is good alertness.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
And the finish!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Torres. Surely he can't chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Torres. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cannavaro tries a measured ball. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Nicely spread. De Bruyne gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
De Bruyne. Oh, this is a terrific run. Bergkamp, distributed tidily, has crossed in. And a header! Oh, it rattles the bar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Serginho. Otto cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. Aimed at the far side. Towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Zakaria. Caicedo. Shevchenko. Rui Costa. And he welcomes it in. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Bergkamp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Diaz. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Diaz! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Takes a shot! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Schneider. The ball is bounced loose now. Hangs one in. That's an excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko.
Ya que ya...
That's the end of the first 45. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Otto gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's neat. Diaz. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Shevchenko. Cannavaro.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's picked his way through, and he whips it in.
Munich clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Chance for a shot! Mbappe. Rui Costa. And Serginho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Diaz. Bergkamp. That has ended up in no man's land. Silvestre. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! It's a goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 11.
Just one in it now.
Number
Well, we have a very different game in our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally open.
Tries one from range. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Di Maria! It's loose, and he'll try from distance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Caicedo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. India still have the cards to affect this game. Diaz. He's having a hit! Well, now, can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Di Maria is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Caicedo. Rui Costa. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bellingham goes for a shot! Oh, what a mistake! Laporte. India are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Back when it goes, and he shoots! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear.
Munich nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Caicedo. Rui Costa. And it's Bergkamp. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Otto puts them all in. He's going for goal! Vinicius Junior.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that was somewhat errant. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Rui Costa. Rijkaard demonstrating. And there goes the final whistle. India were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Hello, everybody.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Sorry, मैं भी घर ही ना मैं बड़ा ही ना ਭੈਣ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਇਹ ਔਖੀ ਆ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਔਖੀ ਆ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਤੇ ਡਿਪੈਂਡ ਕਰਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਚ ਡਿਪੈਂਡ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖੀ ਹੈ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਖੇਡ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਆਹ ਚਾਂਸਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਖਰੇ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਬੰਦੇ ਖਰੀਦੇ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਖਰਾ ਹੈ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਗੇਮ ਵਾਲਾ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਆ ਲੌਕ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ ਲਾਈਨ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਗੇਮ ਵਾਲਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਲੌਕ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਹੈ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਹਦਾ ਚੱਕਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੱਕਰ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਯਾਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਡਿਫੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਔਖੀ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਫੋਨ ਵਾਲੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਡਿਫੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖੀ ਡਿਫੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਆਹੋ ਗੋਲ ਹੋਇਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਲਾ ਉਹ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਆਹੋ ਨਾਲੇ ਇੱਕ ਚੱਕਰ ਕੀ ਨਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਖੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੱਕਰ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਗੇਮ ਵਾਲਾ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਤੁਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੰਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਿਆ ਨਿਕਲਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੱਕਰ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਆਹ ਕੋ ਗੋਲ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਗੋਲ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੋ ਹੋਇਆ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਉਹਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਥੋੜੀ ਆ ਨਾ ਨੌਰਮਲ ਕਾਊਂਟ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਰਕ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਨੌਰਮਲ ਕਾਊਂਟ ਲੈਣਾ ਅਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਆਣਾ ਕੋਈ ਨੇ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣੇ ਆ ਨੌਰਮਲ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਆਹ ਸਾਲਾ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਬੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖੇ ਨਿਕਲਦੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਿਕਲਦੇ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਗੇਮ ਦੇ ਆਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਲਾ ਪੈਸੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਦੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਇਹ ਬੋਲੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਗੇਮ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਆਏ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਹੀ ਗੇਮ ਤੇ ਜਾਵਣ ਤੇ ਦੂਆ ਵਾਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਥੋੜਾ ਔਖੀ ਆ ਪਰ ਇਹ ਚ ਥੋੜੀ ਔਖੀ ਆ ਬਹੁਤ ਨਾਲ ਥੋੜੀ ਔਖੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਈਨ ਨਾਲ ਮਤਲਬ ਗਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਡਿਫੈਂਡ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਔਖਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਇਹ ਡਿਫੈਂਡ ਔਖਾ ਜਿੰਦਰ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਊਗਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਣੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ 5 ਮਿੰਟ ਦੀ ਨਾ ਹੋਰ ਲੈ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਰ ਤਾਂ ਸਸਤੀ ਹੈ
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
लैपटॉप पे ले जाता हूँ अपने इस दीवार में ठीक है मैं अपने लालवा में जाऊँ
And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Pings it across. He's done well to get that clear. Applies the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Rooney. Bellingham is somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's made its way to him. Header! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rui Costa, and this is Shevchenko. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Can he get it through? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
That's good play. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rui Costa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe, here's on and the shot! Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Neymar. Raul. Neymar. Irwin, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Serginho. Great vision. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's going for goal! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! Oh, what? And he's following up! And that's in!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rui Costa. Shevchenko. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Yamal. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Serginho. Right, Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? This is Shevchenko. Decent chance! And no mistake. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
India have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. India have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only
Just
all
a quick
games
reminder today,
could serve this
please
up.
refrain from parking outside.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. We're on the move again. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Irwin. And he cuts out the supply.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal touches it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shevchenko. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. Raul. Bellingham goes for a shot. It's fallen kindly here. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. Raul. Irwin. Cross from Irwin. Shoots! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Shevchenko. Caicedo. And it's Serginho. And it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Cafu.
Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Rooney. And here's Raul. Now it's Raul. Tries one from range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot. And a neat finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Half an hour gone in the second half. Shevchenko, and that was nowhere near his best. And he's there to get it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Irwin. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rui Costa promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul. And it's Bellingham. Raul. Neymar has it out wide and in space. And the finish! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
India with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Shevchenko. And he welcomes it in. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. He's dealt with that really well.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Neymar gets into a good position. That has not gone well.
Substitution.
India have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Laporte. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. And the referee brings it to a close. India did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
From the regional police.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat.
Chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Serginho, De Bruyne, now it's Rooney, and here's Aguero, and this is Rooney. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Rooney!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Picked out brilliantly. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a nicely weighted pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And it's Serginho. That is good strength. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Caicedo. Oh, he's goal side. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to...
Roll! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And the ball is out of play. Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Yamal. And it's De Bruyne. Played out wide, not where it came from. Now it's Mbappe. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Messi. And now the breakaway, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely!
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Space for him to turn and look. He slings it in. And he's gone backward here. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Raul. De Bruyne. And Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Rooney. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Closing in on goal. Oh, strongly challenged there. Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul. Rooney is behind this one. All the defenders determined to ensure that there is no... Rooney! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And they get themselves in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Barcelona with the lead. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol charging forward down that flank. And they're quick to get it back. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. He might be in here. Mbappe. It's loose now. Has another go. Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado.
Second period then underway. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Raul. It's Raul! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Messi. Caicedo. Rui Costa. Serginho. Rui Costa. That is good alertness. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Fernandes. Showing good feet. Fernandes! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Fernandez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And he can thump it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Aguero. Now he's got space here. And this is Rooney. Hangs in across. Oh, that was vital.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He has found the way through. And that is well cleared. Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Aguero. Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. And this is Raul. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. He put it on the plate for him.
El dorsal 20.
Barcelona have their lead. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe touches it back.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Barcelona leading now. Serginho. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
10.
changes a foot here, and from both
El
sides.
dorsal 25. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 9.
Caicedo. Aguero gets a foot in here. De Bruyne. Messi is... He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Rui Costa. And it's Serginho. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, there's the shot! Rui Costa with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Serginho, he is through here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
A probing pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Serginho. Out for a throw. Lopez. And it's Caicedo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Batistuta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Taken back almost at once. And the shot's on here. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Now it's Aguero. And here's Messi. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Gerrard. Cafu. Throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in by Gerrard. Lisandro Martinez. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. India still without a single shot on target. Rui Costa. Spread out to the left. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving on and making good progress. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's rather hopeful. Nearly, but not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find the net.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Makaleli. Now Can they get him away? Cafu. An instinctive, impressive jump. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, great leap! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Opts to play it back, and he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Makaleli. Scholes. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders pop.
Oh, good! Oh, off the bar! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Zakaria. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Aguero. Cadiolu picks it up out wide. Aguero, he's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rui Costa. Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rui Costa. And it's Caicedo. Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cafu. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Makaleli. Strokes it back. Look at the space here. Caicedo. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scholes. Looking for options for movement. And this is Aguero. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vermeer. Some really good ball movement.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
shooting chance! Long ball looking to counter. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in...
Bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Aguero! Aguero! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Zakaria. Caicedo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi, he's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cadiolu. Aguero. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Nice physical challenge. Caicedo. And Fermin. And here's Aguero. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Aguero. Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And no mistake. And the game has liftoff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Minutes is number 15, Steven Gerrard.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
India still this single goal behind. Rui Costa. This is a promising build-up. Laporte makes the interception. Almost an hour gone.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Lopez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up a decent chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of Aguero! Now that is commitment to the cause. Santos have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that looks a decent ball. Here's a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Has crossed into the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. He's having a pop! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Lopez. Big chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This This might just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
Chance! Wonderful Aguero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have stolen level at the
There will be
last.
3 minutes added time.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Mbappe, tries a deft little ball. No foul, says the referee. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to. Although he...
And Messi! That has not gone well. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Paredes. And Senesi. Fermin gets on his bike and on the move. He can run onto that. Robertson. Mbappe. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Saka, and it's Bergkamp. India still without a single shot on target. Opts for safety. And it's Robertson. Paredes. And it's Bergkamp. Played out to the left flank. And Robertson. And here's Messi. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Well, they've put it back in a hurry. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough. And the shot! Bergkamp. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bergkamp! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Shevchenko! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Messi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Rui Costa. Saka. Right, Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. And he's in. And Messi! Caicedo. And it's made its way to him. That has been slung wide. And he's quick to return it. Chance! And it's a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got...
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Lopez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. India go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Vermeer. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. And it's Messi. Saka picks it up out wide. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that is well cleared. And they've got a throw. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rui Costa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. Martinez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution
India
on the
choosing
field.
to make the first
Number
change.
18, Mbappe. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 6, Shevchenko. Number 19, Yamal.
Stood up well to him there. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho. India still have the cards to affect this game. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bergkamp. Nice interception, well timed.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Fermin tries to play it through. And Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. And he's there to clear it. Robertson. And it's Paredes. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Now Paredes.
There will be
And
3
here's
minutes
Bergkamp.
added time.
Zakaria gets it clear. Passing is crisp and sharp. Paredes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Shevchenko.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Here, oh, he's on his own! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping. Well, and the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A winner. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them...
Goal! And we have liftoff! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
FC Tokyo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi threads one in. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Caicedo. Rui Costa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Messi is behind this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Lopez. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Rui Costa. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo calmly anticipates. Martinez. And it's Zakaria. Caicedo. Tries to play it through. FC Tokyo have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Messi. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Rijkaard. And this is Drogba. Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Zakaria. And it's Lopez. And it's Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Shevchenko. Fermin. And they're quick to get it back. Out for a throw. Serginho. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Mbappe. Zakaria. Just eases him off the ball. Kimmich. And this is Shevchenko. Messi. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Rui Costa. Messi wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. And here's Drogba. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries one from range. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Serginho. Rui Costa. Caicedo. And he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Drogba.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Knocks it into space. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And Shevchenko. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Look, and that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then. And here's Rui Costa. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's running through. Well, that's an excellent interception. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. Serginho. Adams. Kimmich. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep.
That's good play from him.
Rui Costa. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, what a mistake! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Vermeer. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's all alone. Takes a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
India with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Good ball, good take. That is good alertness. Kimmich. And Adams. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that pass just didn't quite work. India have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. No foul, says the referee. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. It's gone out for a throw-in. Serginho. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And no, that was never going to make it. Fermin. Looking for the run. And here's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Serginho has it out. And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
India visibly comfortable, now up by Drogba! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So where will he go? What a save by David Raya!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And here's Shevchenko. He'll try from distance. Brilliant from Shevchenko. He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
FC Tokyo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So could they be onto something here? Laporte. And it's Lopez.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. Fermin. Caicedo. Adams. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's Rui Costa. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rui Costa. McAllister running with intent. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rui Costa. And he is dashing away. Good chance here! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Fermin. And it's Lopez. Nicely aimed pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And he's lost his man here. Owen makes a dash for it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in plenty of space here. In with the challenge. A probing pass. Laporte kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. And the shot. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely shaped ball. Zakaria cuts it out. And this is Owen. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe! Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Rui Costa. Now it's Owen. Now it's Olise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Rijkaard. He's got away. Fermin. Caicedo. That's been cut out, well played. And he's intervened well there. Played out to the left flank. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Owen has it in a wide position. And he's found a way past. And the shot! He's scored! And there is your opener. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer after 35 minutes is number 10, Erling
So the
Haaland.
first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And the through ball.
यार
Owen.
India truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
McAllister is the team's great visionary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Rijkaard. Rui Costa. And Fermin tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's running away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick
India
reminder today,
unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. Fermin. Olise wins the duel this time. Pass is just off target. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Caicedo. Mbappe. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught. And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Haaland. Ronaldinho. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Caicedo. Fermin. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And he's got away from it. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's well spotted. Fermin. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good-looking ball. Owen. And he's there to belt it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fermin. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The ball has bounced loose now. Threads one in. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Substitution in progress.
Messi. Caicedo in acres of space out wide. This is Messi. He's through here. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Zakaria makes a move down the right.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe! Oh no, this does not look good. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And no mistake. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, now he's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
India visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Laporte. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Rui Costa. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. Just the keeper in his work. Real chance! And there's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous score. And time is up. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe totally unstoppable.